What's good? It's your boy Killer Ken OG back with another video. And today I'm about to react to how the frontman and Tunam cheated in every Squid game. Let's see what
I
happened.
saw that many of you appreciated my short about how the frontman would survive every game, so I decided to follow up with a video explaining this in more depth, as there was still some confusion about it. I will also discuss how Ilnam would survive every game in the second part of the video. In the first game, the frontman didn't participate, as we could see him watching the game from his chambers. This was a clever move because there were 455 other players, and, for the most part, people didn't know each other, so nobody was likely to notice his absence. However,
this is smart.
I honestly believe that the frontman didn't want to enter the games initially. The only reason he joined was to stop and interfere with Gi-hun's plan. With Gi-hun's help and strategy, the number of deaths had drastically decreased compared to season.
Bro, to be honest, bro, they was saving the game, bro. I thought they was gonna win, bro. Like, they was really winning, bro. Like, look at this. Look at the difference. Like, they was really going crazy, bro. The difference is crazy.
One, the frontman knew he couldn't let this continue because the games wouldn't be as entertaining as before. In the Season 1 finale, we catch a glimpse of a conversation where the frontman asked Ilnam why he would risk his life by joining the games. Ilnam answered that it was much more entertaining to play the games rather than just watch them. However, I don't think the frontman's reason for joining the games was purely for fun.
Nah, his wasn't. Like, to be honest, bro, nobody joining that game just for fun, bro. Like, nobody trying to do that, because, like, this stuff way too dangerous.
If it were, he would have participated in red light, green light, as Ilnam did in the first season. Moving into the second game, the frontman ensured his safety here as well. His team conveniently...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I did forget that, bro. My bad, I'm looking for a charger, charge my phone or whatever, but, like, on some real stuff, bro. Ilnam, bro, he was really doing his thing. Sorry, y'all. But Ilnam, bro, he was literally playing for fun, which is crazy. Like, what? Bro sent himself in the game.
Went last, even though his team was in the middle of the crowd. When they were discussing which members should play which game, we could see that players surrounded them on all sides, left, right, front, and back. This means they were in the center of the crowd, so their going last was clearly part of the frontman's plan to survive this game. We can see that when it is their turn to play, there's only one other team left. In this game, if the frontman's team loses and the other team wins, the guards would wait until the other team left the playing area before killing his 4 teammates, leaving him alive. Perhaps he would let Gi-hun live as well, imprisoning him and forcing him to watch the remaining games. But that is another theory.
Bro, to be honest, I feel like, yeah, either way, they would have just took out everybody else except for them two. Like, well, except for him. But he left Gi-hun alive for a reason, so who knows, bro.
Lastly, we have the mingle game. I think this was much easier for the frontman to survive due to the chaos created when the teams were being formed. With everyone running around, he could easily separate from Gi-hun and find an empty room where he could hide and wait. We can see that when the team size was supposed to be 4, he sacrificed himself, telling Gi-hun he could find another teammate to meet the required number.
Dang, that's true.
Gi-hun and his friends immediately started running. When they arrived at the chamber, Gi-hun looked for the frontman, but couldn't find him. It was clear that he had gone into a room alone because he wouldn't have been able to find teammates that quickly.
He would not.
The only difficulty for him in this game was when he chose to save Jungbai. As soon as the team size was announced, he grabbed Jungbai and started running, eventually entering a room with another player. At that point,
him saving Jungbai was kind of crazy. I remember this whole scene right here, bro, was wild. This whole scene was wild, bro. To be honest, though, like, if I was the front man, bro, in this situation, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm doing the same. My bad. My earring irritated my ear for some reason. But like I'm doing the same, but I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like it's three of us in this room, me and my homeboy in here, and they say only two. I'm giving you that look right there. I'm giving you that exact stare. Like you're done. I'm coming to get you. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I'm doing that type of stuff.
Likely realized that if the timer ran out, there would be no way to kill the other two players without putting his own life at risk. So he immediately killed the third player, ensuring it would come down to just the two of them. But even so, if there were three players in the room, I am sure the guards would have opened the door, killed the other two first, and the frontman would have faked his death so they could escort him out of the playing area.
Yeah,
In conclusion, he was in no real danger, no matter what.
He wasn't.
Even when he entered the room with that other player. The only reason he killed the other player was to gain Youngbai's trust and keep him alive long enough to kill him in front of Gi-hun, breaking his spirit. If you're wondering how he would survive
That's crazy.
the
He
special
did all
game,
that just to
it would
make
be
sure
with
he
the
was the
help
one to
of the
do it.
guards. We can see that the guards were stationed outside, waiting for confirmation to interfere and stop the players. If the frontman had been targeted, they wouldn't have waited so long. They would have intervened immediately to stop the attack. The camera has night vision and can detect thermal heat from the human body, meaning the control room staff would closely monitor the frontman and anyone approaching him. Also, I don't think anyone would have dared to go after him because of his display of power when he
that
beat
was crazy.
Thanos and Namgyu.
That
There
was
were
crazy
easier
right there.
targets, like the old lady. This highlights the key difference between Ilnam joining the game for fun and the frontman joining the games to stop Ji-hun. In my opinion, Ilnam was in greater danger during the special game than the frontman. Perhaps this is why he instructed the guards to interfere and end that game. Now let's quickly review how Ilnam ensured his safety during his games as well. In the first game,
here we go.
we can see that the doll was programmed not to scan Ilnam, allowing him to stop and move even if he was a second too late. For the Dalgona game, the four of them decided to split up, with each taking a different shape. Song Woo picked the triangle first, as he realized what the game was about.
Yeah,
Ali
'cause he
chose the
already knew.
circle because it reminded him of the moon from his hometown. Ilnam let Gi-hun choose because he was confident he could survive the game even if he picked the hardest shape. However,
Dang, that's
Gi-hun
crazy.
ended up choosing that shape. Look at Sang-woo's reaction when he heard this. It's clear he knew what game was coming next and tried to persuade his friend to pick an easier shape. In this game, if Ilnam couldn't complete the challenge, he could simply wait until the time ran out. The guards would then kill everyone in the room except him. Even if he made a
That's
mistake
crazy.
and broke the shape, the guards would let it slide. He could keep his broken piece hidden inside the box, and no one would notice. In the special game of the first season, Ilnam was in the greatest danger.
Bro really joined this for fun, bro. I'm really thinking about that. I'm sorry for pausing, but like, he really joined this just for fun. He wanted to play. Ilno? Hey, you gotta watch out.
Because
For
as an
people like
older
that.
man, he was an easy target. This is why the guards carefully monitored the cameras, ready to intervene if anyone came too close to him. Ilnam knew about the special game and prepared for it. When the lights went out, he immediately climbed as high as possible to prevent anyone from reaching him. Perhaps this was the reason he decided to stop the special game early. He was afraid things would spiral out of control, putting his life at risk. And now, the hardest game for Ilnam, the tug of war.
Now this is
Many
kind of
people
crazy.
believe he accepted the possibility of dying here and played the game fair and square.
His chain's not hooked.
But I don't think that's the case. After they won, we could see that every player had a lock on their shackle, except for Ilnam. I believe his shackle wasn't locked, and if his team had lost, he could have released the rope and moved aside to avoid being dragged down with the rest of them. Additionally,
He could
we
have.
see that even after they won, the rope wasn't cut immediately. This delay suggests that a person was in control of when the rope would be cut. This is a strong indication that Ilnam had a plan. If his team had lost, he could have released the rope, and the winning team would have also fallen because the guards wouldn't have cut the rope in time. Since the platform was far above the playing field,
Dang.
the other players waiting their turn wouldn't have been able to see what actually happened. If both teams had fallen, they likely would have assumed it was either a tie or some kind of accident, without suspecting that Il-nam had survived.
An accident is
As for
crazy
the
when you're
marble
playing for
game,
your life.
no explanation is really needed, as we clearly saw how he ensured his survival. The reason he chose that game to quit was because he knew the glass bridge game was next, and there was no way to guarantee his safety in that game without exposing his true identity. So in conclusion, neither of them were in any real danger while playing.
Nope, he was not in any real danger. Like that was smart, bro. He literally like pretty much before he knew the glass game was going that he couldn't cheat. He literally, bro, sat there and made it where he lost, bro. He lost. Like it was crazy, man. Bro, before I knew this, like it's just wild, bro, how this stuff worked out. Like it's unbelievable, fam. That's all I'm gonna say. It's unbelievable, unexpected. You know, like the old man seems so nice and genuine and stuff like that, bro. I kind of want to watch this 5 shows every Squid Game fan needs to watch. I kind of want to do that. I don't know yet. I'll put it in my watch later though, just in case. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this video. Comment y'all thoughts, y'all theories about the show and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. But it's been real. It's been Killer Cam the OG, you know. And I'm out.